An extremely valuable feature of this program is its ability to let you use an assistant's or consultant's valued reactions to panelists' responses or behaviors during Voir Dire. The component used for this is called the Comingler. It's easy to use. While you score responses to your questions in the courtroom, a second person uses the Comingler component in another computer to apply scores to observations, impressions, or to your questions. The Comingler does not use the applied mathematical values for data entered prior to court. It is strictly for scoring in the courtroom. The jury consultant or assistant, which we will call the second user, will download a copy of the Comingler software from the Voir Dire DIY website and use the activation code which you, as the attorney, will provide them. Now let's look at this process from the second user's point of view. You, as the second user, will receive a digital file from the attorney that contains the prospective juror list. And this file must be placed directly in the Voir Dire folder. So you grab that. Directly in the Voir Dire folder, which is found in the My Documents folder. Simply paste it in. Now you'll be able to open the file. Now go to the Write Questions screen. If you will not be scoring the questions that the attorney has prepared, then go ahead and delete those from the Write Questions screen. Now you will prepare the observations that you will be scoring in the courtroom. You click Add, and you type in your questions. Be sure that you indicate if they're very important or crucial. We'll put this one as crucial. And very important, be sure to add your keyword. Now this can be a phrase or a word, but make sure it's the exact same as what you find in the questions. And this keyword is used in the reports. Now here you can see that we've added some additional questions for observation in the courtroom. So we'll click Done and go to In the Courtroom screen. Now when you get to the courtroom, you will seat the panelists on your screen as they are called to the jury box. Now we went ahead and seated the rest of the panelists, but if you need to add more names, click Add Name and just fill in your information here and click Save Juror. Now go to My Questions. While the attorney questions the panelist, you will observe the behaviors and indicators which answer your questions. And it's as simple as pressing plus or minus. For instance, considering your question gets along with others. If that's a yes or a desirable characteristic for you, then you'll score that one as a plus. Just click the plus and the minus. In this manner, you go through your list of questions, scoring as you observe the behavior in the panel members. Now, you can also score observations which have already been put into the program, and those are appearance, attitude, culture, gut feeling, and gut feeling double. You do it in the same way. You can see that the panelists who have not been scored have a darker color, and once you score them, the color gets lighter. You can add questions if you need to. So you type in choose gum, add, and then you select it and you score. You can also identify leaders and likely forepersons in the group, and then this would be a foreperson, and this one would be a likely leader. You can also take notes, type what you need and click Save, and perform all the courtroom functions. When the attorney is ready to make strike decisions, you will need to save your file, and then you will transfer it to them by email, flash drive, or Dropbox. Now let's look at how the attorney will commingle this data. First of all, you as the attorney, in order to keep the files separate, create a folder in the Voir Dire folder to store the second user's data. It's found in My Documents, Voir Dire, and you create a folder here, and inside you paste their file. Now you go to the View Rank Order screen, and you can see the rank order based on the questions that you've already asked in the courtroom screen. Go to the Comingle data screen and browse for the file that you placed in your folder, in your Voir Dire folder. And at this point you need to determine the weight that each file will be given. In this example, your file will be weighted at 80%, and the second user's file will be weighted at 20%. Then you click Import Case File, and there you have the initial rank order that you created, the rank order that the second user created, and then the third commingled rank order. Please remember that data entered for panelists is personally identifiable and must be deleted from both users' computers after the case is resolved.